All right, Coach, I'll let you start. Just a statement on the game. Statement on the game, on the win, just on the season in general.
We talked about staying disciplined, knowing what our game plan was and sticking to it. Early on, a few things didn't go our way, but we just asked them to trust in what we wanted to do, and that's what they did. Couldn't be prouder of this team. The love that they have for each other, for this sport, and for this program is unreal and unmatched. This is going to be a hard group to say goodbye to.
There have probably been, you guys tell me, there have been gut checks throughout the year at some points. What was that talk like between the first quarter and the second quarter that really spurred you guys on? Anybody there?
I think we just really focused on us, and we knew that this game was going to be tough. We were using last year's motivation, and I think we didn't look past anything, and all we did was focus on the little things with us and playing our game. And like Coach B said, we have such a strong bond this year that we were able to rely on each other and lift each other up and just keep each other pushing.
Haylee, in the circle, you really started to take over after that quarter. Did you do anything differently? Did you sense something different? You have some talented kids around you to help get the draws, but what was going so well for you from the second on?
I think my communication with my circle people and them communicating to me on whether they're inside or outside really helps. And we have sayings depending on whether I have the ball on my stick or not. But I think really the communication and the trust we have in each other plays a big role.
Addison, explain the hard hats.
So we wear those in honor of George. He went to Cornell University. He sadly passed away in a game, but his legacy just lived on forever. He was such a hard worker, and we just tried to implicate that into our season. He was also such a good teammate, so we tried to use that in growing our relationships. So we wear those hard hats, and at Cornell they actually have a red one, and they have a number 21 on it. So we actually surprised Coach B with those today, and she was super proud of us. But just in honor of just George and his just hard work ethic, what he would do for his teammates, and just everything about him, we just want to implicate in our team.
There were probably a bunch of moments on the field where you started to feel momentum swing. You personally, Addison, did you feel something in the second half that kind of, when you look up at the scoreboard, there's plenty of time left and all that, but things were really going in your direction after that first quarter? When did you really sense that Man Valley was in good shape?
I just think that we all went in a circle. We just said, we got this, we're together, and we got this. I think today was just a good reflection of how much hard work we put in on the season, and we just came out here wanting it more, and I think that's what we did.
Emma, you couldn't have launched the ball any higher with about 7 seconds ago. What was that feeling like when the clock hit zeros?
So surreal. I hysterically cried afterwards. I've never cried like that before, but that just shows kind of what team we are and what this game meant to us, and how it just showed how our season ended up going and the steps we took in this process to get here. I mean, I am at a loss for words. I'm struggling to speak about it just because of how amazing it was to win this game with this group of girls.
Coach, you've had a ton of good players come through this program. You got a really good one sitting right there with holding the trophy. I won't ask you to do it all right now, but she's been pretty special for the last 4 years.
She has. We've had some incredible players, not only in Manchester Valley, but in Carroll County as a whole. And I think that the best to sum it up is she is the best player to ever play this sport in Carroll County.
Genova's to go. Pizza, pasta, subs, and more. Fresh pizza straight out of the oven. Mouth-watering cheesesteaks right off the grill. Carry-out, delivery, and online ordering is available. Genova's to go. Westminster, Manchester, Hampstead, and Eldersburg.